Priyanka, just don't worry. तेरा national award confirm है यार. बेबू, करीना. She knows how to play with the camera. Anything happens to me.
तू पागल है? क्या कर रही है?
बाजरे की भाकरी.
हो जाएगा.
She's sleeping with him. And he's just walking with the attitude, that chulbul attitude. There's a girl hitting on you last full week. Yeah, man. What है? तो ऐसा चालू है ना? You know, hey, हाथ नहीं लगाने का. काय करते हैं?
क्या करते हैं तुम? Look at the strength I have.
We were totally पप्पू.
You're taking all the questions out of my. Then मी shining कशी मारू मग?
हे मी जास्त बडबड नाही ना करत.
असं सांगू शकला असता की because it was you were sitting in front of me, पण नाही.
Okay, cut. Now use this take.
Welcome to Creative Talkative with Ketki Tiwari.
Yeah, we're creative and talkative. There's no stopping this. There's no topping this. Time to explain what's in our veins, what's in our minds. Take a peek into these lives. Yeah, we're creative and talkative. There's no stopping this. There's no topping this.
Some filmmakers shout with visuals while some prefer to whisper. Mahesh Limaye, one of the most awarded and celebrated cinematographers and directors in the country, doesn't just shoot frames. He listens to light, observes silence, and lets stories breathe. From the corridors of Sir J.J. School of Art to some of the most rooted and poetic visuals in Indian cinema, his lens has always been guided by honesty. He has given us spectacular visuals through his work for blockbuster movies like Corporate, Fashion, Heroine, Traffic Signal, Dabangg, Natrang, Bal Gandharva, Bajirao Mastani, to now creating his visual magic for the Netflix series Heera Mandi and the eagerly awaited Ramayana. He is also an ace director who has directed award-winning movies like Yellow, Jaggu and Juliet, and several ad films for brands like Reliance and Tata. Personally, I would like to describe him as a really grounded, extremely hardworking, warm, and honest human being. So today on Creative Talkative, let's get talkative with Mahesh Limaye, who reminds us that light is an emotion, not just a tool, and that every shadow has a story to tell. एवढं लांब introduction.
Too much.
Too much. But you know what? If I were to introduce you in one line, I have the perfect line for you.
What's that?
The man with the golden touch.
Oh.
Ask me why.
Why?
Because I think everything that you have touched has gone on to either becoming something iconic or has gone on to win so many awards. आता असं नाही ना होत की people call you and say be a part of our project so that we have an
We get
assured
awards.
bunch of awards. Does that happen?
No. It's not that way at all. But it is always the team here. It is not the individual.
Now that you have achieved so much, now that you've had such a rewarding journey, when you look back at all these years, what is the space you are at right now? How do you wake up every morning? How do you sleep every night? What is it that you're feeling?
It's a good question. Every morning when I get up, it is the same thing in my mind, you know. If I have a shoot, then how hard we all will go and make it work, you know. So that passion keeps you going. And I feel this field is such, you know, which keeps you on your toes all the time.
So, at a time when parents wanted their children to do well academically
Right.
and to pursue something which was very conventional, for your parents to still support your love for art and therefore encourage you to do whatever you wanted,
Whatever, yeah.
how did it feel?
Oh, I feel lucky and fortunate now because I was not so good in studies at all. During exam times, you know, there used to be always a lull. कि everybody's studying. And I was the only one, you know, who were playing downstairs.
हां.
तेव्हा मला कोणी विचारायचं पण नाही रे किती टक्के मिळतील बाबा, you know. So that never happened.
Never happened.
But somehow, you know, when I got into 8th standard, तेव्हा मला त्या ड्रॉइंगची खूप एकदम आवड निर्माण झाली तेव्हा. I can't do this science, arts and commerce, you know. Whatever, I have to join an art school.
JJ was a very different sort of an atmosphere, right? It was seeped in history, buildings, heritage, chaos, creativity. Within all that, what is it that staying in that campus taught you?
Freedom. That is the best thing what has happened. My life changed when I got into JJ. And, every week you're going to Jahangir,
Yeah.
seeing different exhibitions of best of the artists, uh, going to Fort Fountain area, going through great artist books.
Yeah.
And you
It's
rightly said,
priceless what it has taught us.
yeah, because the basics have become so strong,
Yeah.
and that is what we have been using day in, day out.
What did JJ teach you that no other classroom or no other film school in the world can teach you?
It is understanding colors. That is what my life has, revolved around.
So your specialization was photography.
Correct.
Correct. So the obvious choice would have been for you to become a photographer.
Photographer.
That's what everyone was doing at that time.
Yeah.
What is it that you were so convinced about in your heart or in your mind which said that no, I want to explore and get into cinematography?
At that time, Channel V MTV launched.
Huh.
And our group,
You guys
all
had
were
a
like,
rock band.
Yeah, rock band
Correct.
means we were all rock freaks.
Correct. तुझे
And-
लांब केस
हो.
वगैरे हो मला
सो आम्ही सगळे म्हणजे आम्हाला सगळे हरिभक्त पंथ हबप गँग म्हणायचे तेव्हा
हो बो गँग ओहो
So, like, we used to have long hair. Every rock show we used to gate crash into. Grew up watching music videos of all the craziest band, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Nirvana, Pearl Jam. And those videos were like feature films there. So my mind and, everything got so much into those that I was like, the basics are the same of photography, cinematography. But eventually, I have to become a cinematographer. तुझ्या इथे काहीतरी लागलंय का नाही इथे हां बघ वर हां गेले
You're taking all the questions out of my. What is this? Then me shining कशी मारू मग? People usually have their first day at a new job.
Right.
So your first job with Crest Communications, your first day became one entire week.
Crazy.
Did that scare you or did that excite you?
No, it was, I was like, come on, game on. They were working on a commercial for Novino Gold batteries.
Huh.
And there was so much work going on. And the first day, it lasted for 5 days actually. Once you miss last train, it's gone. Going all the way to Dombivli was like out of question. So I called my dad, like, it doesn't look like I can come home. And the next week, we shot the commercial.
Okay.
So that is when I first saw the camera.
Yeah.
And the guy who was a DP, he was, it was like a prop for him.
Huh.
He was standing,
With his hand
keeping
on
the, that visual stayed in my mind here. And I was like, one day I have
One
to
day.
reach, there where he is standing.
So now a lot of young people would be looking at you standing. तू असा उभा राहतोस का नाही camera? So after Crest, you assisted cinematographer Raja Sayed.
Yeah. So then Raja shot like 4 back-to-back films for us. He said, hang around with some DP, learn on your own, hands-on experience. I said, would you mind if I hang around with you?
What are the 2 things about the craft that you really learnt very well under him? What would you say?
Oh, basics. So first couple of years I didn't go to camera at all, not even closer to camera. Because he used to sit on monitor and do his lighting. So I used to just run from the monitor. I used to tell, "Acha, wo baby mein net dalo. That light just shift it here. Put a big frame there." And every time you're running away and coming back to monitor and seeing what are the changes happening. So that building up a simpler shot into a beautiful frame, that is what I have learned in those 2 years. Then I started pulling focus after 3-4
Which
years.
was my next question. You were a
Yeah.
focus puller is what I heard.
Yeah, so that is the process.
What does that mean?
So you have a lens,
Huh.
what these guys are shooting. So you have there are zoom lenses and there are normal block lenses. So if I have to shift focus from you to that wall, the lens, you have to dial that. So it is a great art actually, and it is so precise. So when you become a focus puller, you're always
Trying to gauge the length, right? The
distance,
depth,
and
depth of
every
field.
time you're okay, 7.5, go run, tape it, come back. So there were commercials for MRF tires with longer lens. There was Sachin Tendulkar who featured in that commercial, and near Lonavala there's a beautiful lake. So by the lake, Pavna Dam.
Pavna Dam.
So we were shooting there. So you have such a big lens, and I was pulling focus then. So those were you're almost shedding bricks there, because if any shot goes out focus, the reels, film cameras, we used to shoot on film cameras, and they used to cost a bomb. So everybody is looking at a focus puller.
Okay.
But it's an art, and it's a technique. So how you stand while pulling focus, because the camera is also panning. So with that pan, you have to move yourself along the lens. So that is what, it takes years to learn.
So when did you get over, say, the self-doubt or the fear of being able to handle the camera and the lights by yourself? Was it like one moment when it happened, or did it happen gradually?
No, it is a gradual transition actually. You first like couple of years I was just, observing everything.
Taking everything in.
Yeah, and then you're doing smaller things, you're putting smaller lights, and when you see those commercials on television, अरे यार
वो
वो
वाला.
झाड़ को मैंने light दिया था. You're just, so that is how you're learning.
When I got to know
Yeah.
that you're a lefty, and I actually was wondering, equipment is made for people
Yeah,
to
means it
operate
is
the
also,
hand,
but
right?
but it is so easier to operate with right. So I'm being lefty, and you have to handle with the right hand. So during lunchtime, grab a bite in 3-4 minutes, 5 minutes, run to the camera, patao the camera attendants. Those attendants, they used to be like, hey, haath nahi lagane ka. So patao them, then they're like, हाँ चल कर ले. So I was so much into it, so you're making 8 sign, which is the most difficult to for the camera operator. Then ask them to put a zoom lens, how to operate a zoom, So all that you have to train yourself on your own.
And by now, you decided to start off individually,
Yeah.
right? So the next step was music videos and ad films.
I actually grew up in advertising. So till then, I never had any encounter with feature films, because Raja used to be always used to shoot ads, and a lot of our college friends, they were, growing up in advertising as a creative directors, or people who shifted from advertising to channels. Malan, who was my batchmate, who got into direction, who shifted to Channel V, then MTV, and he became a very famous director then, because he shot so many big music videos and commercials. So we used to shoot quite a lot together.
You have something very interesting that you always talk about, where you've compared ad films to feature films and how it is glossy versus the story graph.
Right.
That is something I want to ask you about.
See, the beauty of advertising is, again, you have 20 seconds, 30 seconds, or a minute to tell a story. Now, visually, it has to be something which audience, means people can connect, as well as they should remember.
Right.
So you have to make it glossy. And features is a complete contrast. Your visuals shouldn't overpower the story. So after growing up in advertising for all my 8-9 years in the beginning, when I started doing features, it was a complete different ball game. you know, because you have to change your thinking so much. So, camera becomes a storyteller and light becomes life. Bro, there's a girl hitting on you last full week. Yeah, man. What the hell? तो असं चालू आहे ना? तो एकदम, हाँ? We were totally pappu in that way. हे मी जास्त बडबड नाही ना करत.
Your first two, one was You at 9, which was with Malan,
Right.
and the second was Uttarayan,
Correct.
which won a national award. And I
Yes.
think now this series of national awards started then.
I think there were some first 6, 7 films which I did got nationals, either for the film or the actors or
And that-
technicians.
And then after that, a person came into your life, Madhur Bhandarkar.
Oh, yes.
You've done some fantastic work for him.
Right.
The kind of cinema that he made was very realistic, but I think you brought his vision to life in a sense.
Yes.
But I am more interested in that incident when you went to meet him with your CD.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
So I did my, DVD with the best quality stuff and labeled it and all that. So one fine day he calls, अच्छा भाई तू एक काम कर 11:30 or 12 whatever तू आ जा. So I said wow, come on. So I went and then he's like, अरे यार तेरा CR9 का promos देखा मैंने. What fantastic visuals there. I am doing my next film. I said, yeah, I know. And it's a corporate world war between, two giants. So I was like, wow. I hope he sees my
Showreel and
showreel
gets
and yeah.
impressed.
नहीं वो कुछ देखना नहीं. You're doing corporate. And I was like, and I was out with the film in my hand.
Wow.
And Madhuri is a kind of a director. He doesn't get into your art, He's hired you. He will just blindly
Go with
believe you, So he was like, visual, anything about visuals, it's your call. Whatever
Wow.
you want, which is there. And that really helped me here.
But corporate was very real. It was
Yeah.
shot in a very real way. Fashion was dark, glossy. Traffic Signal, I believe, was shot in natural
Very
light.
grunge, yeah.
Grunge.
Very, yeah.
And Heroine was very glamorous.
Yes.
So he gave you the free hand, but you did total justice to every genre in that sense.
We were continuously shooting, because back to back. Corporate happened next year, we shot Traffic. Then we started prepping for fashion immediately. Then Traffic won National Award. And it was very hard. That film was so tough to shoot because you're shooting in a top light. Now completely contrast is fashion. High on gloss and glamour. During that time, during fashion, me and Madhur, we were given like all access passes to the shows across our country. As an audience, when you go, you're sitting in the first row, checking out models, checking the way the cuts are, the way they present the color schemes and stuff. But, when you're behind the scene, it is a different world. The way the models come in, the way they dress up, the psyche of designers, and you're just seeing everything, being there.
You always followed the story. And you came from a place of following your instinct, which has always worked very well for you.
Right.
So, since you spoke about fashion, I want to talk about the Priyanka Chopra shot.
So we shot almost 26 days in Mehboob studio and about 10 to 11 fashion shows. So you have not just the fashion show, there are sequences which are, behind the scene. And Nitin Desai was production design then.
Achha.
So he used to come up with craziest ideas. We had acrylic boxes. The ramp was created out of that. And I had lights underneath. So I was like, Madhur, can we just do a frontal shot? Because she's a great actor. And so he was like, yeah, come, let's do it. So now the camera is on Steadicam. And as she is thrown onto the ramp, suddenly her behavior changes. And she's confidently just looking above the camera. She said, sir, give me a look. So I just gave her a look above the lens. And she comes out and her aura, you can feel the aura
Yeah.
of a model. So there was a one single shot where she starts and she comes to the ramp and she's walking all the way. And the jib shot takes over. Actually, she comes, she's like, opens her arms.
Yeah.
So you have the dress which is
And that
completely in a
attitude.
glory.
Yeah.
She didn't even blink once, She was like looking at the mark. And while the shot was happening, suddenly everybody started clapping. When I got introduced with Mr. Shekhar Kapoor, I was shooting a commercial with him.
Okay.
And he had seen fashion then in New York. And it's like every film has a shot which says a lot about the film. And even your film had one. Which one? I said, worked. So they're bang on. Even for Heroine, the beginning song, we shot it in the end.
Okay.
So by the time budget was like, all over. So we had to work around in a smaller budget. Of course, because you have Bebo, Kareena,
Yeah.
she knows how to play with the camera. So there's a Rolls Royce RR Phantom is coming. She's coming out of that. She's with the Paps.
Yes.
The first shot is like you see her and her 7 reflections in mirrors. If you see that, it looks very glam and creative.
But there's another very, very realistic scene with Priyanka Chopra.
You know,
had to show
she-
somebody who's a model, but in a very unlike model way.
Completely. If you see fashion, she goes through 5 different stages in life. So that drop where she is in a nightclub, she goes with a guy in the room where, she's sleeping with him. And the time she gets up, she realizes that, oh man, what I've done.
Yes.
So he wanted very dingy kind of a place. Madhur's brief to me was like, she has looked so glamorous throughout. This is what my character is going through. So don't even think of making it glamorous. I didn't want to focus too much on the background. I wanted, just her eye, or just the hand, just the lips in focus. So I just had one tube light, on top. And she was all dressed up. She comes in, she walks in. She's like, Mahesh, there's no light. So he called Madhur. Madhur came. What happened? So he's like, Madhur, just, this is... He was like,
Don't worry, Priyanka.
Priyanka, just don't worry. The way you're cracking this as a character, the way you have acted, tera national award confirm hai yaar.
Wow.
Just believe me. And she won the best actress. So when you get a freedom to put director's vision onto the big screen, it is...
A different kind of a high.
It's a party here. अरे
बघितलंय
ये
तू?
बाजरे की भाकरी अरे खतरनाक है ते
No, doctor, I want to look different. I want a new face. And then Tom Malter is like, हो जाएगा. असं काहीतरी. Arbaz Khan saw your work in fashion and you were immediately offered the bun. And there can't be a better proof of the fact that you're doing such outstanding work when one project organically leads into another project.
Arbaz saw that Marjawa and he came walking backstage where we were shooting the other scenes. And he came to me, he's like, dude, this is looking amazing and I'm starting a film very soon which I'll be producing it and I want you to shoot that. I said, Arbaz bhai, yes, why not? So that Chulbul Pandey, the way the character was written, I was thinking of a very warm and rustic feel to it. So I used tobacco. Entire film was shot with tobacco filter on film. And that became a visual look, So many films came after that, which were all cop films, which had that kind of a look.
The Hud Hud Dabang, the song,
The song, yeah.
pack up झालं होतं.
Correct.
And you suddenly saw an opportunity and you took out your camera and you shot it, and that has gone on to become the iconic Dabang shot.
Yeah. So it is, we were shooting at Thapa Point in Panchgani. So I always say there are so many locations in Vai, Panchgani, Mahabaleshwar. ते 7-12 असतात ना,
हां.
आता त्याच्यावर आमची नावं आहेत. बिकॉज वी शॉट सो मेनी टाइम्स ऑन दोज लोकेशन. गणेश आचार्य, Ganesh Masterji, he was choreographing the song. So we got all the shots within no time, all happened, and it was like about 5:30, and the sun was still up. So Master is like, sir, कुछ silhouette shot कर दे. अरे yeah, please, please, please. So we called Salman Bhai, and we just did his rising up shots, and I shot those things on 2 different cameras of Bhai coming up, and he's just walking with the attitude, that
Correct.
chulbul
He's also
attitude.
cupping the sun with his
Yeah,
hand.
so
Correct?
that was the first
I
shot of
remember that
silhouette,
shot.
and then this is now Bhai's idea. He's like, come on, let me get the sun in, you know. So there was Master is like, ja, zoom,
That
zoom,
was
zoom,
a defining shot for the bug.
Completely,
All
yeah.
the promos started or ended with this.
with those. आता मी टू द पॉइंट बोलतो, ओके, म्हणजे तुझी बॅटरी नाही.
So I heard some very त्यानंतर आपण रोलिंग आहोत नंतर विचारते नंतर गॉसिप नंतर. Now that you know and now you're accepting me in sickness and health, this is my sickness. Moving on to another director with whom you've done a lot of work,
Right.
Sanjay Leela Bhansali. Now he himself is known for his distinctive cinematic style,
Yes.
the kind of visuals, the kind of sets he creates. How was your experience working with him? What are the couple of things that you learned from him that you had probably not learned earlier?
Whenever I have seen Sanjay sir on sets, so in office he is a different man, but on sets he is always thinking, you know, about the scene, what he is going to shoot, or something he is observing, and that one quality, he is amazing here. Means he is a master craftsman. Why? Because the way he uses music, the way he edits on floor, you know, the way he designs the shots, you know, which is, I think, the best learning for anyone who's just on sets of Sanjay Leela Bhansali sir. We pre-decide the whole thing. Okay, this is going to happen this way. La 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 la. You come on the sets because he must have thought something in his head. He comes up with so many surprises, but suddenly now you're shooting from this side, you're going the other way. And you know, those are the challenges I love. Yeah. So the song which I shot, Sakalaban, with him songs go on for like 10 days, 12 days, sometimes a week. We shot that song in 3 days.
Wow.
And I tell you the best part about that song, the way he has told the story through the song. And he is so short specific. The entire that dance beat will happen here. You know, you have just the close up of us, you know. And the way through the story means it's a Basant song. And that is the only brightest sequence in the entire Hira Mandi. So he told me, like, give me best 4 to 5 wide angle shots which are breathtaking, and then I'll tell you what to do. But the way he has put those shots at the correct time, at that correct moment, that is the learning from him.
So you won a lot of awards for Hira Mandi recently.
Yeah.
I think the first time you were shooting for OTT.
You know, you shoot a feature film in say 100 days. OTT is so demanding.
Yeah.
In that time, you're shooting 3 films. And in the series, there are 8 episodes. So the visual language has to fall through, and really it has to go well with the story also.
And if I were to ask you, what was that one really tough scene to crack?
Azadi song was fabulous. You have 800 to 1,000 women with mashals walking through the streets of Hira Mandi. When they think of revolting against, you know, Britishers, there were spectacular visuals, you know.
Wow.
So the thought itself is...
The largeness of a shot like this,
it's huge.
you can't imagine.
You know, so many times with Sonakshi, he's got best out of her. And Sonakshi Sinha, because I shot Dabang 1, so introducing her through my camera and now shooting with her for such a biggest OTT series, and the way she has evolved. Even she
course.
has surprised Sanjay sir so many times with her performance. That is the only Indian series to be there on their world platform, you know. So, in a way, it's a great thing to showcase your work, you know, internationally. But of course, all thanks to a master craftsman. Crazy. तुझा हात जाईल का रे?
नाही नाही मी सर पूर्ण लावतच नाहीये.
अच्छा ओके तुला कट करायचं आहे हिच्यावर पण तिचं जरा तिला जरा गोल्डन लाईट दिलंस तू इथं. हां नाही नाही तो ह्याचाच बन आहे रे त्याचा नाही आज ब्राईड हा तिकडे पॅन झालाय पण जास्त.
Ravi Jadhav.
हो
तुझा मित्र आहे,
Yes,
माझा
yes.
मित्र आहे. You've done a fantastic episode with him. You did brilliant work for Natrang. Natrang in a way was also redefining in Marathi cinema in a lot of ways.
True.
You did Bal Gandharva, you did Balak Palak. When you work with a director who has such a strong visual sense of his own, how does that collaboration work?
Oh, it was in a way very brilliant. म्हणजे रवीला तर मी तो आपल्या कॉलेजमध्ये यायच्या आधीपासून आय नो हिम. वेन नटरंग हॅपन्ड सो इट वॉज हिज फर्स्ट फिल्म. द बेस्ट पार्ट वॉज बिकॉज वी आर फ्रॉम आर्ट स्कूल यू नो वी वर वेल प्रिपेर्ड यू नो बिफोर going on to for the shoot.
It's almost visually divided into two. The first half is grays because it's very rural, very rugged,
Yeah.
you know, very dusty, and the second half has oodles of color.
You know, visually it was demanding quite a lot from everyone, but that was the greatest challenge I think. But because Ravi is from you know art school background, for us it was just choosing colors or choosing any prop or anything. It was just looking at each other,
And you knew.
you know. So it was like that, and that combination for 3 films. Those were all path-breaking films in a way. Bal Gandharva, it was visually very stunning and opulent. The main protagonist of the film, he wanted to give the audience the best of the world. So that had to come through the visuals as well as the storytelling. And again, Balak Palak was such a beautiful film. So when we thought of creating a look, my first you know instinctive reaction to Ravi was, let's have a brown look to the entire thing. Like you know we used to put covers to our books and notebooks, and you know that brown of your
Bag.
old school bag. So you know I thought of those colors, and Ravi was like bang on. You know when you have an artist who's a director who understands the art, the
makes it
life
easier.
becomes very easy.
What is the conversation that you 100% must have with a director before you step onto the set? And what are the things that you prefer not to discuss and you bring it out as a surprise?
Everything is pre-decided, but you know a lot of times when you're as I said earlier, you know I'm always on the camera, you know, communicating with artists. So many times there are beautiful expressions or there are emotional sequences where you know which angle is going to look the best because you're the first audience who's actually you know feeling those emotions.
Wow.
So if I feel that emotion from the correct angle, why not put the audience there and let them have that feel in the theater? So that is always what
Plays in the back
yeah,
of your
yeah,
mind.
yeah.
हा असा जर असा
झालं नाही
आता कधी कधी असा
गोल पण
गोल पण
आय वॉज लिव्हिंग दोज मोमेंट्स
असं सांगू शकला असता की बिकॉज इट वॉज यू आर सिटिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी पण नाही
ओके कट नाउ यूज दिस टेक
your transition that you made from DP to direction. So you were the DP for a lot of brilliant films.
Yes.
You know, Freaky Ali, Mulshi Pattern, Happy Ending. While you were doing all this as a DP, you were kind of interacting with the actors much more. You were kind of getting involved in the overall
Process.
bigger picture, in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
in the process of filmmaking. So, is it at this time that you realize that now is the right time for me to make that transition into directing my first feature?
Some of my friends who had seen me work closely with the actors or with the models, why don't you direct? There's a small 10-second, you direct for us, you shoot and direct. So that is how it all started. While I was shooting Balak Palak, I got a offer from Uttum. Dada, मी कधी येऊन भेटू? I have something to tell you. So I thought he has a story which he wants me to shoot. So we met in a coffee shop and he's like, there's a brilliant subject which we wanted to work on. And it's about a special girl and her
Exactly.
mother, and how they fight with all odds and, what she becomes eventually. So I was like, wow, this is a great story. So, and I want you to direct. I was like, what? He's like, yes, we have seen you work on sets. And this film is high on emotions.
Correct.
And we 100% believe that you can get the best out of the actors.
Yeah.
So that is how Yellow started.
Yeah.
So,
So you shot it, you directed it, you won a lot of accolades for
yes.
it. It must have been so gratifying that you got to shoot a subject like developmental disability.
They called special, but there are so many amazing, what you can say, special abilities they have. And the best part, what I have learned from these kids, there's no greed at all for anything. Even whatever they have, they just give away. And to work with Gauri and her younger part, which was played by another beautiful
Even she's
8
done a
years
great
old.
job.
Oh,
Fantastic.
amazing! And we won 3 national awards.
Yes.
And of course, the film and all of us got. But for me, the biggest celebration was both of them, Gauri and the other one, getting a national award
Wow.
from the President of India. I think
Can't get better
you
than
can't,
that.
yeah, seriously.
So Tata Steel, the ad film that you created for them, it's storytelling at its best.
Correct.
And then the Reliance Jewel films that I've seen, that is mounted like at the level of a feature film. It's so well directed also, it's so well shot also. Are you a better DP or are you a better director?
What do you liked about those films? So it is. There's a war always, in my head when I'm shooting and when I'm directing. As a director, I try and keep things simple. Visually, it has to appeal. But as a storyteller, if I can touch the emotion in the right way, then you always have a winner.
Phoolwanti, okay, I saw it. And it's a visual spectacle. It enjoyed success on every front. It's won awards.
Yes.
ते तर आता सांगायचंच नाही म्हणजे every project, like I said, The Man with a Golden Touch, it's got critically acclaimed, box office success. Now that a film like this has done well on every sort of count, do you think that finally Marathi cinema is coming into the limelight and getting its much deserved place in the sun?
I would thank all the producers who are backing Marathi films. Without them, it is impossible. Plus, I wanted to thank the government of Maharashtra who support Marathi cinema and they have kept this fight alive, because we always fight. Because getting theaters is the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Getting right shows is a problem. What I feel is in regional films, they have kept the problems of middle class so alive that anybody who sees it, they feel connected. We worked almost 6-7 months. We prepped it. And that film has been just shot in 23 days.
Wow.
And such a historical film with song and dance. I do a lot of experiments. So I mix so many lights and so many filters in camera. So when you go to post, when you go to grading, you can just tweak it,
Correct.
either towards cold or warm,
Warm.
and it looks stunning.
So you're part of Nitish Tiwari and Namit Malhotra's Ramayana.
Ramayana, yeah.
And it's an age-old story and retelling of this saga. How does it feel to be such an integral part of a project like this? And how has it been working with Nitish Tiwari?
Nitish sir, I have shot couple of big commercials with him where Salman Bhai has been featured.
Acha.
So we have a great rapport.
Huh.
And when I was offered to do action sequences, I have done a lot of action in different films. So people know me as a action cinematographer. Namit Malhotra, who's the producer, he has a great vision. And Namit and Nitish sir, they have collaborated, and they wanted to get our history, our mythology to the entire world, and the way he is designing the whole thing. And I think we are lucky and fortunate to work on such a big scale film.
But in the past, whenever any mythological story has been told on the big
Yeah.
screen, it's always got like a mixed review because it can go either way. So does that put a lot of pressure on you right now, especially?
Of course. So filmmaking is, I can say it is a risk, but sometimes it is a calculated risk, or sometimes it's like a lottery.
Any gham futla moment?
We were shooting, a guy has been chased with 20 people with swords and all. One guy came out and he almost fainted.
Your personal favorite, extreme wide or extreme close-up shots?
Actually, both.
Just when you're about to start your shoot, what is that one little zen moment that you have?
Sometimes it's just that one light.
Okay, one basic difference between how Marathi films are shot and how Hindi cinema is shot.
It's the budgets.
Your relationship with color.
Always think in color palettes.
What is a filmmaking rule that you frequently break?
We always think out of the box. I don't follow any rule.
Out of class and therefore out of box.
Out of box, yeah. So, त्याला खिचला त्याने? Hey.